Hey guys!
Hi!
Welcome back to
A View from the Mez,
a chat with Broadway babes. Tracy, Gina, we're so happy to be back with you guys. We have a really good show coming for you guys today.
Episode 4, we are joined by Kevlin.
I'm so excited. It's going to be an awesome show. Our very first special guest.
With many more to come, so stay tuned.
Stay tuned, guys. It's going to be a great show. Hello, everybody! Just like two random girls, I'm going to be talking to you guys.
Shoes.
Woo!
Yay! This is going really well so far. See you on the flip side. We don't care. We're going to keep doing what we're doing.
Oops, my bad. That's a big no.
Because I curse like a sailor.
Like a trucker. We got some stories.
We got a lot.
The theater.
She my little friend.
Temporary technical difficulties.
A little piece of my soul dies every time I think about
Inappropriate content coming your way.
It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life, it's a new life for me. Oh, and I'm feeling so good.
I feel like we've known him for like years already.
It's the best. It's the best kind of show.
Okay. Right.
But
Welcome everyone.
hey guys, welcome back.
We're here with Kevlin, and he's here to talk to us today about his journey to singing.
I'm so excited.
Me too.
Thanks
you.
for coming.
Yeah, it's exciting. Yeah.
So, can you tell us a little bit about like your background? How did you get into singing?
Well, I think like a lot of singers, I mean, you start singing when you're like little because you just like to do it. You know, it's fun. I used to watch Star Search. Remember with Ed McMahon? That movie with Ed McMahon?
Yeah.
I couldn't believe like that those voices would come out of those kids. And my parents got me the microphone set. You know, like when we used to pretend. So it was just fun, and I did some of the talent shows and some of the theater things in middle school and high school. And then my senior year of high school, you know, you get a little like senioritis. Is that what they call it? And you're like, oh, you got accepted to school and whatever. And I'm just like, maybe I'll take some singing lessons. You know, like maybe I'll just do, you know. And I started to take singing lessons. And then I went to Rutgers University for my undergraduate, and I continued to take singing lessons. And I did some of the shows, and it was fun. And then after college, that's when I started to kind of explore it professionally.
Okay.
So, and that's when,
Cool.
yeah.
That's everything
Cool.
kicked off.
Yeah, exactly.
So on your resume, we saw you have some acting credits. Can you expand on that for us?
Yeah, well, I was in some shows. I mean, back in college, you know, I was in Footloose, Promises, Promises.
Nice!
I love that show.
Who did you play in Promises?
Promises, Promises. Ooh.
Was it like the boss or?
It was, I don't know, it was like his name was Eugene or something. It was,
Oh, wait, wasn't that the guy who?
It was
Eugene. Oh my God.
Was he like the guy who likes the main female? I don't remember.
Yeah.
It might have been. I don't know, but we love
you know
that show.
one?
We saw it
It's a
with Sean Hayes and Kristen Chenoweth
Oh,
when
okay.
it was on Broadway.
Yeah, I didn't see it on Broadway, but I did that, and then I actually had my own cabaret show at the Triad Theater in New York.
Oh, wow.
In New York,
That's
so
awesome.
yeah, so we did. It was Jekyll and Hyde, Man of La Mancha, Kiss Me Kate, and then Chicago.
Nice.
So it's kind of like
Oh my
did a
God.
show,
love
yeah.
Chicago.
And then I was on The Sound of Music a few years ago at the Algonquin Theater, and also now I'm actually involved in an original musical. I'm playing the lead role. It's called Central Park. It's like a children's musical type of theme about, you know, like a this coachman, is that what you call him? Who like takes the family through like a journey through Central Park and like shows them all. It's a musical.
Where's that going to be?
So we had a few showings at the Jewish Community Center in Manhattan.
Oh, cool.
And also at Romanov, which was a restaurant in Brooklyn. And we have another venue in April. Just have to confirm the name. That'll be coming up.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we'll send us all that
definitely
information. We'll promote that for you.
Yeah, so.
Good time.
That's so
Oh my
exciting.
goodness.
Yeah.
So we've heard that people will say that your voice is a mix between Josh Groban, who I love,
Oh.
so automatically you're in, and Michael Bublé, who I also love.
Okay.
I love
All right.
Did you like grow up listening to them, or did you have other singers that you were?
Yeah, well, I love their voices, and what I really like about them is that I like different genres of music, but I felt like prior to them, it wasn't as mainstream, the kind of music they do. Like, it was kind of more like strictly pop or strictly rock or something like that. And when I saw, like, typically singers like them, you would see maybe as part of a Broadway show, but not to the level that they've achieved in terms of solo artists. So I like their music and their voices, but at the same time, it made me feel like, okay, maybe I can go in this kind of direction too, you know?
Absolutely.
And, so that's what I really like about it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, there's
really cool.
what they can do with their voices and the songs that they sing. It's bringing back like that older generation, like Frank Sinatra and all of those singers.
Yeah.
So you're right up there with them. Let's see.
You want to talk about your show?
Yeah, tell us about your Feinstein's 50th
Guys, get ready.
show. It's gonna be
so it's going to be pretty grand. And I'm trying to make it a big thing because I was presented with the opportunity back in August. The publicist actually for the venue, he started following me on social media.
Wow!
And we started a conversation, and he checked out my work, and he thought I would be a good fit for the venue, so he connected me with the booking manager, Feinstein's 54 Below, and they offered me to have my CD release party because I have my new album, It's a New Day, which is out now.
Guys, you gotta get it.
Yeah.
We got our copies. We're so excited.
Yes. So I'm basically having a one-night event, but it will be like a CD release party, but also songs from Broadway shows, like Jekyll and Hyde and Kinky Boots, and even from The Greatest Showman. So those aren't on the CD. Those aren't on the CD,
Still my heart.
but I am doing original songs that are on the CD.
That is so cool. I am not able to make the performance because of my show.
I'm gonna talk to Chris.
Gotta go.
I'm gonna talk to Chris.
Yeah.
If you go, that would be awesome.
Get some tickets. Go.
But
I'd be there.
what's also special though, it's not only the songs themselves, but also the musicians. I have a Grammy-nominated pianist, Silvano Monasteros. My musical director, Jacob Maiman, he just played on Bobby Sanabria's album, who was just nominated for the 2019 Latin Jazz Grammy Awards. So he played saxophone on that album. He's my musical director. He'll be playing saxophone.
So cool. Oh, I love
and
saxophone.
I'm having 2 background singers who are like amazing. They've done stuff all around New York.
Nice.
And I'm having 2 special guest vocalists. One is Kathy Jenkins,
Nice.
who's she's a director, she's a singer, she has quite a few albums out, she's done a lot of jazz festivals, great singer, and also 2-time Grammy Award winner and Tony Award winner Jennifer Holiday.
Yay!
I'm totally gonna have to go. I'm telling Chris
You
when I get home today that we're going.
Because when he told me what the date was, I looked and I'm like, oh, I'm doing the show still.
I know. Friday.
I've never been to Feinstein's. I always see it because there's so many Broadway actors that we follow that are always singing there.
It's right across the street from Character.
Yes. Yeah. So. That's why I know it. Whenever we would come out of there, I would always see it and I'd go, gee, that's the place that we always see on Instagram.
I have a feeling you're going to get invited back there, so when you do, let us know because then I'll be there.
Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. Well, I'm excited.
That's going to be
excited
so
for
great.
We're doing a duet too.
Wow.
I'll keep it a surprise, but it'll be. But it's going to be.
Guys, I'm gonna go
nice.
and I'll tell you.
It's going to be so nice.
Yeah, it'll be. And she'll be doing a solo number or so.
And I was listening to your radio interview this morning. Broadway.
Bagels and Broadway.
Broadway. Amazing interview. And you had mentioned that Jennifer Holiday is flying in for the performance.
She actually is because she lives in Georgia.
Oh my goodness.
So I had reached out to her and she didn't know me, but she had checked out my work. She liked it and she's like, hey, let's talk on the phone. So we spoke on the phone and for a good hour. And she's like, the only thing is I live in Georgia. And I'm like, that's okay. we can we can make it happen. So she's flying in from Georgia.
Wow.
On Thursday night. The concert is Friday night at 9:30. Doors open 8:45.
Be on time, guys.
Right.
Seriously, don't be late.
Doors open 8:45. Get there. Get comfortable. And she's coming. I'm very excited. So we haven't performed before together, but we're each learning our parts.
That is
so cool. I have a feeling it's going to be
it's going to be amazing
show.
Yeah.
Good for you. That's so exciting.
Thank you. She's just for those who don't know, I mean, check her out, Jennifer Holliday, because she's two L's by the way.
She's a legend.
Yeah, she's a legend and just an amazing singer. I mean, her voice is like, it fills the room. So
incredible.
I got to rise to the occasion, but hopefully I will.
No, you will.
From what we've seen,
yes,
you guys can manage pretty well.
Yeah.
She was on Broadway in Dreamgirls.
Yeah, she was the original before Jennifer Hudson did it in the movie. She was in Dreamgirls, and she was in Oprah Winfrey's The Color Purple on Broadway.
Wow.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, Jennifer, it's funny because, so in Dreamgirls, Jennifer Holliday played the role of Effie White, and then in the movie it was Jennifer Hudson, and then on Broadway in The Color Purple, Jennifer Hudson played Shug Avery, and then after Jennifer Hudson, it was Heather Headley, and then it was Jennifer Holliday. So it's kind of, they switched, you know?
Yeah, that's really
that
cool.
is so funny.
Yeah, so.
I'm so excited.
I know.
I'm
You have
definitely
to
gonna have to
go.
look it
And
up.
you have to like. Oh,
I'll send you
I
videos.
so wish
so
I
you
could
can
be there.
jealous.
I'm gonna be so jealous.
Wow.
Well, we spoke about your CD a little bit, but can people buy it yet?
You better believe it. Yes.
All right, guys, get it.
Where can they buy it?
Well, if you want the whole CD,
Yes, they want the whole CD.
Yes,
guys.
it's cdbaby.com.
cdbaby.com.
And it's also available through Amazon, through iTunes, and also through my website, robkevlin.com. If you want to preview the songs, I have some clips on there.
That's nice.
I'm really proud of these songs because I had songwriters from all over the world actually submit songs, and many of them, the first one, for example, Tossing and Turning, was written specifically for me.
Wow.
And it was about a difficult time in my life, but there's a lot of inspirational songs. And what I realized is when I was looking, because I had an album prior to this, which wasn't commercially released, it was Broadway and more. It was Broadway songs and standards, but this is like original songs. I wanted to take my time to find just the right songs.
Yeah.
And I actually received hundreds and hundreds of submissions. It wasn't hard to find songs, but it was hard to find songs that I really connected with and I loved. And I just feel so proud because regardless of what happens, I can say, hey, I feel good that
you did this.
I picked material, I went all the way to Nashville because I live in New Jersey, but went to Nashville to record this album. And, you know, it's, I'm proud of it. So.
That is so cool. You went to Nashville.
What a journey.
Oh, I love Nashville. Anybody who hasn't been to Nashville, you gotta go to Nashville. After the concert.
Yeah, go see the concert first, and then go to Nashville.
No, I love Nashville. Is just an amazing music scene there.
Yeah.
You know, I went to the Grand Ole Opry there,
my
and they have so many talented people, like on every corner. You know, like in their bars and whatever, like just amazing music. So I loved it.
Wonderful. Oh my gosh.
I want to go.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Did you ever think about doing Broadway?
Yeah, I did. Actually, like back in I don't know, 10 years ago or something, I met with an agent, a pretty well-known agent, and I auditioned for her, and she said she'd love to work with me. But actually, around that time, I also began graduate school for speech-language pathology.
Okay.
Which I finished, and I got my degree, so I'm also a speech-language pathologist, and just the timing didn't work out.
Check it
The timing
out.
didn't work out, yeah.
Well, you do have that day job that we all have. The people that are chasing dreams still have day jobs.
But you know, it's very related because in my day job, I still work with people who have voice disorders. You know what I mean? And I help who have breathing problems or have trouble getting their vocal intensity up or other things. So it's related because as a singer, I help people communicate. I mean, as a singer, I don't know. As a singer, I try to communicate through my song, and as a speech-language pathologist, I try to help people communicate through their voice or in other ways as well. So
that's wonderful.
I feel
that's
fantastic.
So you are
an
just
angel.
giving back.
Oh well, but
more ways than one.
I love it. I mean, that's the thing.
And that's so important. You have to love what you do.
Yeah.
Well, the song Tossing and Turning is the first song that was written for me. Was about a tough time in my life because I pursued a career direction that I didn't connect with. And it was to be a chiropractor. And I love chiropractors, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't for me. And I went to school in Florida. I was there a few days and I was like, I don't care about this for me. And I left. And I was depressed because I didn't know what I wanted to do. So now to be at a place in my life where I feel like I actually like what I'm doing, you know, and I like to work hard. It's easier to work at something when you actually like it, you know? So I feel bad for people that are just miserable, you know? And it's just so...
It's like you have a career that you love. Other people that aren't happy, they have a job that they have to work for. And that's the difference. I mean,
and there are times in our lives that sometimes you have to, you know, have a job and not your favorite thing, that's fine. But if you can somehow break out of that and do something that you really are passionate about,
you persevere, you get through it.
And you feel good. Yeah.
Good things come to those who wait, guys.
That's right.
Things.
And lots of hard work. I mean,
yes.
what you're doing, this show and the CD, that's
incredible.
It just doesn't happen overnight.
No.
Yeah.
A lot of hard work.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, the CD, like finding the songs, even that was, because it was kind of tempting at first to just kind of, I didn't know who would be sending me songs or where I would be getting it from. So I was like, oh, you know, some people were like, well, just pick this song. I'm like, no, you know, not for me. And so I took the time, I was patient with it, and I've been getting some really good feedback.
Okay.
One woman told me the other day, her daughter unfortunately passed away. She was ill a couple of years ago. She was like in her 30s or early 40s, but she said she listened to the CD and there were some songs that just made her cry, you know, so she connected with the material. And I'm like, you know, if my music can do something for other people and help them, then
it's heartwarming. It helps you feel like you've helped that person heal in a way.
Yeah, so, you know.
I love that.
I know.
I'm going to cry a little bit.
Oh no, let's be a happy show. Let's be a happy show.
Do you have a favorite Broadway show?
You know what? There's so many that I love, but Jekyll and Hyde was inspirational for me because when I saw Robert Cuccioli, the original, perform it, I was so blown away by his voice. I remember afterwards, I went and I bought at that time, I don't want to age myself, I don't think it was a CD, I think it was the cassette tape.
Okay.
I know what
those are.
Yeah. And like the big song was This Is the Moment. And I remember listening to him sing it and I was like, wow. And I would try to sing it and I couldn't sing it from beginning to end without like straining my voice or without. And now I'll actually be singing that song at Feinstein's.
Wow.
You know, and it feels like it kind of came full circle. Because it came full circle because that song has meant a lot to me. I've had a chance to star in that role, not on Broadway, but in a separate production of Jekyll and Hyde.
That's so
and it's just, you know, I like the meaning behind, you know, the musical, the struggle between good and evil and trying to find something, a cure and help. And it's kind of like he deals with the struggles, but he's going to do what he needs to do, the scientist. And I mean, it was great. So but I love a lot of Broadway musicals. So.
Yeah. It's hard to, you know, just pick just one. We can't do it.
It's so hard.
It's tough. But
it's so tough because there's so many great shows out there.
I know. Well, it's good.
I want to see them all.
I know. Well, you know, you get to go to one week and
maybe we'll see you in a show.
Yes,
someday.
one day.
If anybody's listening out there,
remember this face, guys.
Rob.
We're gonna see his name in lights.
Well, yeah, we are 54 below.
Yes, we are. I meant after that.
Is there anything else you would like to tell our viewers?
Well, I mean, nice to meet you. No. Yeah, I would just like to say I welcome you to come to Feinstein's 54 Below. I promise you it'll be a wonderful evening. I'll be singing Broadway material, jazz standards, and some really great original songs for my album. Great musicians, great background singers. Miss Jennifer Holliday, the legendary. I mean, she sang at Aretha Franklin's funeral.
Oh, my goodness.
She sang at 4 presidential inaugurations. So, please, you know, come. Friday, February 22nd, 9:30.
Get your tickets now.
We'll put the
run, don't walk.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward, and it was very nice to be here.
Thank you so much
for being on the show. We had so much fun.
Yes, definitely. Same here.
All right, guys. Check it out. Make sure you get your tickets. Get them today, not tomorrow, right now.
That's right.
Right? Bye, guys. Alright guys, thanks for joining us. This is A View from the Mez, a chat with Broadway babes, Tracy and Gina. Oh,
It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life, it's a new life for me. Oh, and I'm feeling so good. Just because you walk away, it doesn't mean the end. Every time I close my eyes, we fall in love.